Alrighty then, Successful Indie Author, 5-Minute Focus, episode 678, Tabling a Task. There's Stanley. He's out cold. Alright. Tabling a task. This is where you have a task on your list, and you table it. You put it aside. It's from board meetings and other meetings in the corporate world where you table a task. This is where you keep the conversation on target and on track. Otherwise, you get too many wild extra things that don't let you accomplish what you need to accomplish during that meeting. So you table it, which means you set it aside for later. So that's a great thing to do as an author, as a business person, as an entrepreneur, is sometimes understanding when you need to table a task. As everyone out there, if you're running your own business, you know you have more to do than you can do. So it occupies headspace without earning its keep. All these tasks that are undone. This is prioritize, get done what you need to get done, but sometimes just tell yourself, I'm going to table that task. And then a more mature, more adult version of me will work on this task, and it'll be easier at that point in time. Unfortunately, sometimes those tabled tasks come up that afternoon, and you're not that much more adult, but that's when you have to get it done. Now, the good thing is when it does come up, now you can focus on that task and get it done better, easier, more efficiently because you're focused on it as opposed to focused on this other thing, and these little mosquitoes are biting at you from the sides. So it's simply not important enough yet. Recognize that, table it, don't give it any headspace. Focus on what you're doing to get done what you need to get done now. Other things can wait. Now, don't lose track. Table it. If you're in a board meeting or a staff meeting of some sort, when you table one, somebody has to write it down. Sometimes you have a whiteboard, sometimes you have a flip chart, and you write that task down to address at a later point in time. And sometimes that task becomes OBE, overcome by events, which means it's no longer relevant, and you didn't waste time on it then, and you don't have to waste time on it now. Chalk it off, move on. It's best to maintain focus on the present. What is going to deliver to what you need now? Learn what you need to know when you need to know it. That's what I tell authors. Don't get quagmired before you finish your first book. Don't get quagmired on building a newsletter list, on how to market, on running ads, on Facebook ads. If you haven't written the book yet, there's only one thing you need to do. Write the book. Get it done. And then you can start thinking about those other things. So table those tasks. Everything will come due in its own good time. As we used to say, it'll all work out in the end. If it's not working out, clearly it's not the end. Hopefully that helps. Peace, fellow humans.